Hello there, only one Kenobi here, only one. And as you just saw in super speed, I've just opened this for the first time and getting my first look at it. But this is a figure I have long admired in the packaging for months now. So glad to get it open. It's brilliant, and I loved Andor. I watched it again recently. Yeah, the figure, I don't think I've actually watched many reviews on it. I did watch Jedi Master 98, who said that this figure should really come with an E11. I agree with that, because when they were marching on Aldhani, squad with me, I love that when they were sort of brilliant, great episodes, great series, and this is a great figure. Love it as well. It's like, oh, what do we look at first? The figure loose. We'll come back to that. Let's have a look at this card back. Oh god, and such a great series. And such a great Star Wars card. Anything with lights in the background, I love. Like the One Kenobi VC267. That's a good one. And, well, dare I say, Captain Phasma. That's a great card back, regardless of my thoughts on the sequels. But that is Cassian Andor. What a brilliant... Oh, I love that series. It was airing about a year ago at the making of this video. Come on. So it was on Disney Plus, you know, and I was hooked, running home to watch it every Wednesday or whenever it was. And I watched it again recently, and I was just totally engrossed in it. Brilliant. And I don't like to repeat it, but I've heard those who say it doesn't feel like Star Wars. Come on, man, that's nonsense. It is so Star Wars. It's like how evil the Empire is, and look at Star Wars: A New Hope. It's the rebellion versus the Empire. And with this, they show you just how nasty the Empire is and how difficult it was for the fledgling rebellion to form, get organized, and communicate. Sorry about the focus. It's so annoying, isn't it? And become a unit, you know, unify, unite. But still, the back of the card. And that is what you see. Looking forward to opening Hunter and the Clone Trooper. But this figure, I'm going to try mounting the camera and zoom in. Just to keep it still. And it's a really good facial sculpt as well of Diego Luna. I mean, every facial sculpt they do nowadays is just kick-ass. It's really good quality. The vintage collection is I'm so proud of my scale, if that makes sense. I'm very proud of the vintage collection holding its own and fighting off that juggernaut. That's 6-inch nonsense. Look at these figures, man. This is the original scale, man. Look how good the quality is in that scale. I love it. And we can put these with vehicles and dioramas and all that. Anyway, you can do dioramas for 6-inch, but, you know, I'm going to take the hat off in a minute because I don't like the look of him with the hat off. The really, really good figure of Andor is the one they did with him in his Ferrex gear. And they're redoing the VC whatever, the one from Rogue One, as Jen Erso over there. But yeah, they're nailing head sculpts. Let's have a look at him without the helmet on. I don't think he looks as good. In fairness, though, he looks like his hair's flattened down as anyone's hair would when if you wear a cap all day, and that's kind of like what his head looks like. It's smaller, but they've got to make it smaller to accommodate the cap, I suppose. But one could also argue his hair's been crushed down, so actually, to that respect, it looks good. But I don't know. I just think that he looks more like Andor with his hat on than there. I don't know. It's funny. I say I don't know, but I do know. I know what I think, but it's still decent. But when you put the cap on, maybe it's because the card back is wearing a cap. I don't know. But that's, wow, yeah, that's great, man. That looks more like him in that episode. This figure is not a million miles away from other figures we've had that are people in disguise. Don't forget season 2 of The Mandalorian. You had Din Djarin, who was wearing Imperial getup just like this. It's very similar, the tank driver kind of chest armor when he was with Migs Mayfeld. But this is just equally really good. And I suppose you've got kind of maybe some army building, customizing, head swapping things. Trooper Wolf, you might be interested. Is it Trooper Wolf? Customizer that I've been watching a few of your videos. God, you could go bonkers, couldn't you? If you get the right head to swap, you can do it. Do it. And why am I fucking up this video, man, by doing a handheld shot now? There you go. Lost the focus. What do you reckon? Let me know this figure, man. And also, this card back's great. The blue works. Oh, yeah. If that was a green card back, it might work, but I don't know, man. Olive green, black, red, blue. They're pinging it, man. That's a kick-ass card back colour combination. Some card backs I saw recently I didn't think worked. Sometimes green. Like, I'm looking at Hunter. This is coming up soon. I can't wait to get him open. Yeah, that might work, but I don't know, man. Sometimes green really works. But anyway, I'll shut up there because I can't quite necessarily. It's hard to explain. It's just something you visually see. Like, over there, Jenna, who seems to work on green. It depends what else might clash with the green. I don't know, man. Hard to explain. But anyway, let me know your thoughts on this figure. Aldhani mission. Brilliant arc as well within the entire series. Such a well-written series. Very well planned. Oh, I could talk about that for another hour. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. This has been Only One Kenobi. Only one. Out.